Chewing gum is often seen as harmless, a quick breath freshener, a way to curb hunger, or simply something to do with your mouth when you're bored or stressed. Brands like Trident and Extra are household names, stocked near every checkout counter and marketed as sugar-free, dentist-approved, or even beneficial for oral health. But despite the clean image, there's more going on in that tiny stick or pellet than most people realize. Behind the sweet taste and chewy texture lies a long list of synthetic ingredients, artificial sweeteners, and chemical additives that raise more red flags than you might expect from something as trivial as gum. The most common selling point for gums like Trident and Extra is that they are sugar-free, which sounds like a win, until you look at what replaces the sugar. Artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, acesulfame potassium, and sucralose are frequently used, and while they help keep calories down, they come with significant controversy. Aspartame in particular has been the subject of decades of debate, with concerns ranging from headaches and dizziness in sensitive individuals to deeper questions about long-term effects on metabolism and neurological health. Even in small doses, the regular consumption of these sweeteners through multiple sticks of gum a day raises questions about cumulative exposure. Then there are sugar alcohols like xylitol and sorbitol, which are common in sugar-free gums because they don't spike blood sugar. While generally considered safe, these compounds can cause digestive discomfort in some people, especially when consumed in excess. Bloating, gas, and even laxative effects are possible, and it's surprisingly easy to overdo it when chewing gum becomes a habit. What seems like a small dose per piece can add up quickly if you're popping gum throughout the day, especially since labels often understate the serving size. The gum base itself is another area of concern, yet it's one of the most mysterious parts of the ingredient list. Usually described vaguely as gum base, this component is a proprietary mix of synthetic rubbers, plastics, and resins, not unlike the materials found in tires or adhesives. While considered non-digestible and safe for chewing, this base isn't food in any meaningful sense. It's a chemical construct designed to be flexible and durable, but your body isn't meant to break it down or absorb anything from it. Over time, the idea of chewing synthetic rubber just to freshen your breath starts to seem less harmless. Flavorings and colorants in gum also come with their own baggage. Many gums include artificial colors like Blue 1 or Red 40, which have been linked in some studies to hyperactivity in children or other behavioral effects. Flavorings are often artificial or natural flavors that aren't clearly identified, meaning you're consuming something whose exact chemical makeup isn't disclosed. While the amounts may be small, the daily habit of chewing gum introduces a constant stream of unknowns into your system. Ingredients that aren't nourishing, may have no benefit at all, and in some cases could be irritating or harmful over time. Even the packaging of chewing gum presents subtle health risks. Many wrappers contain plastic or foil coatings that aren't biodegradable, and chewing gum itself is a significant contributor to litter and environmental waste. Unlike natural food products, gum doesn't break down when it's spit out, it sticks around in the environment for years. The combination of synthetic ingredients and non-biodegradable materials makes gum one of the most persistent small-scale pollutants in public spaces. In moderation, chewing gum might not be catastrophic, but it's the frequency and the disconnect between perception and reality that make it concerning. People think of gum as an innocent, even healthy habit, especially when it's sugar-free and promoted by dental associations. Yet the reality is that each piece delivers a mix of lab-engineered compounds, none of which contribute to your overall health, and some of which may slowly chip away at it. The appeal of fresh breath and a busy mouth comes at the cost of exposing your body to artificial sweeteners, synthetic rubbers, preservatives, and chemical flavorings every single day. While not immediately dangerous, this low-level exposure to processed ingredients is part of a larger dietary pattern that leans heavily on convenience and chemistry over real nourishment. The question is no longer whether chewing gum is better than sugary candy, it's whether it deserves any place at all in a diet focused on health, clarity, and clean ingredients. And when you dig into what's actually in a stick of Trident or Extra, the answer starts to taste a little sour.